Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Football Manager 19, episode 19 with our second club. So we did not get the job. They didn't even offer me an interview, so that was disappointing. If we jump in though, I was kind of looking. Here. We had another third division team available. They've already filled it in the last couple of days, but and it looks like we're at the tail end of that Brazilian season. So I think all the moves have basically been made. And what I was thinking was, I need to finish this coaching badge really before I give any thought to Argentina or Brazil. I think that's the only way I'm going to get there. Is I've got to up my prestige. So we're just going to have to keep plugging away here. Maybe move if a job comes up that looks like it would be an advancement, and it may not be where I want to go. But I think that's going to be the only way, and not just chase these jobs if I don't have a legit shot. And being that none of them have offered me not even an interview, not even a sniff, it's not worth going after. Taking a look at the schedule, after we lost to Santos, we had a 0-0 draw with Potosi. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. So can we get out of that? Thank you. Then we beat Guabira 1-0. Sadie Flores with a penalty in the 3rd minute. It's really strange with your left back being your star penalty taker. Sport Boys, we had a 0-0 draw. Royal Pari, we beat 3-1. Charmoni with a brace. Sadie Flores with another goal. And they picked up a 91st minute. Blooming, we drew. And Aurora, we beat 2-1. Juarez found the score sheet again. Limber Fernandez, back from his injury, got a score. Daniel Rivera was sent off literally seconds before the final whistle, which is always brutal. So we're back today for Bolivar Real Potosi. And we are currently sitting second in the table in the closing stage on 18 points. And that has brought us to third, just 1 point off the lead in the overall table. So I think we're pretty solid. 54, 64. We're 10 points up on mid-table, which is where the club wants us to be. So, and I don't think I had any more transfer news, but let's check. This would have been during the month of August. No. I looked at a couple of foreign players. One was Argentinian, one was Brazilian. One was Brazilian for sure. The other one I think was Argentinian. But I didn't bring them in because I couldn't have brought them in until end of the season anyway. And one of the clubs, neither one was. They were both on expiring contracts. One was valued at about $45,000. So I was like, well, I'll make an offer, but I made an inquiry, and they came back and they wanted like $130,000, and I went, well, the dude's going to be out of contract in 6 months, so I'll just wait for him to run, or actually in a couple of weeks, I'll just wait and see about signing him then. And then one of our players, and I'm not exactly sure how this is going to affect me, but Juarez, I believe, is now considered homegrown. He's considered Bolivian because he's lived here for 3 years or something like that. So, but he hasn't come off as Argentinian, so I don't know if he has to make that change or whatever. Because that was why I was looking at some of those foreign players. I was like, oh, well, maybe we can bring in another foreign player now if we've opened up a hole there. But We're a week out from Martinez coming back, so Mesa struggling. He just cannot find the goal. Do I have another striker? I really don't. Really don't. So it's Sharamoni and Mesa, and yeah. Sharamoni scored a few, so that's actually been good. All right, go out and prove a point. I think he's a broken record at this point. Let's just double check. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to dial that down to key highlights. I know I've done extended, but you know, this will shorten up videos a little bit. Maybe. Maybe we won't see anything. All right, we've got a throw in. Fernandez. All right, Juarez. A lot of open space in the middle. Oh, Sharamoni just does not have the pace to run that ball down. It's a good thought. Oh, look at the heading right there. That was actually impressive. Good move to the outside. Flores, he didn't get anything on that attempt. Well, 2 shots, 1 on target. %41 headers won. Well, that was a unexciting first half. I'll go out and prove a point, I suppose. At least there were no cards. Knock on wood if you hear me. To quote John Gruden. I don't know if you guys, some of y'all I know are in different countries. We have a show here called NFL Hard Knocks, and it's kind of like a reality show with one of the National Football League teams, and it's usually one of the worst teams in the league every year. And this year it's the Raiders, and man, they're just like a dumpster fire. I swear to God. Let's bring in Rivera, Sigardia. Let's give you a little time for Siles. And that was his catchphrase for this whole season. For the they only do it during the preseason, which is the training stage. And he'll say something, and he'll say, "Knock on wood if you hear me, men." So it's kind of funny. Oh no! Oof, just to the outside. Herrera. Let's put Luna Dialli up for Herrera there. And can we give him a shout to push forward? 13-2. We've dominated the game. 7 shots on target. I'm gonna say we got jobbed here a little bit. A little bit of a FM going on. Yeah, I mean we did well. We did well. All right, we'll be back for Potosi, I guess, here in just a second. Okay, we've lost one of our starting center backs for 3 to 4 weeks. That's disappointing in training. Shit. Luckily, we have a little depth there, but not a ton. We have one other guy that I know I can stick in there. Santaria or something like that. Oh, boy. All right. Mesa, Rivera, Sadie Flores for some international dates. All right, we are even favorites on the road. Looks like they're playing a 4-1-4-1 like we are. All right, so yeah, Sagardia is going to move there. That's going to move Baldemar to the left, Oviedo to the right, with Sadie Flores on out today. And he is out. Why? Because he's at 89%. And that's a good reason. We need to keep him a little rested. Zarate. He's not bad. He hadn't played any. Well, yeah, he hadn't played any since coming over for us. Let's put him there. Valdemar's playing a 7-3. I like him. But maybe we keep him on the bench this match because he can play both sides. That gives us some flexibility. All right, let's go with it. Encourage the team. Nobody cares. Another draw. Well, the good news is we haven't lost a match. So that's good. Kickoff highlight. And I think this is why I keep mine on extended highlights, just so we see a little bit of action rather than just because evidently we're not good enough to have key highlights, right? Juarez. Play it out. Oh, play it outside. He's wide open. Right there. Good. Medina. Oh, but nobody was there. Good tap. Gongora. Fernandez. All right, yep. Bring it back a little bit. Help them reset. There we go. Medina. I have to count the number of defenders here. Get creative, fellas. No, their highlight. No. The purple kits. God, I hope y'all couldn't hear that. Gee whiz. It's a little early. Not an insomniac morning, but it's just short of 7 o'clock. So at this time of year, usually what I do is on Saturdays and Sundays, I spend a lot of my time recording for the entire week because I work Monday through Friday. And so Saturdays, Saturday and Sunday are family and game time. And but college football started last week and the NFL started this week. And so Saturdays are now fully booked up with college football games from about 11 a.m. to bedtime, 9-10 o'clock at night. And the NFL on Sunday is noon till 9 or 10 o'clock. And then Monday night is tied up as well. So, yeah, disappointing. Because we should be winning, damn it. So, so now I've got to do recording just in the morning before games start, and then there's going to be the occasional time where there's just not a good game on, or games that I don't want to watch, and I can record there. But for the most part, it's I'm watching as much as I can. So this is the time of year from now through January that I've got to kind of rebalance my schedule, I guess, so to speak. All right, mid center left. Let's put Carlos Rivera up there. Oviedo. Zarati's not playing horrible. He is frustrated, but that's all right. Let's put Mesa. He's got more pace up top. And then, hello. Can I shout? Thank you. Give me a shout. They're frustrated that I said push forward. Then Bear Fernandez. Sigardia can move mid-center right. Tell you what, I'm going to drop Adrian back into that slot, and then we'll bring Herrera in there. All right, throws it right here, I bet. Gongora, crossed in. Ah! All right, Oviedo backtracks. All right, we got 4 guys bunched up. How about spread out a little bit? Oh, nice ball onto the left flank. Yes! Rivera comes in off the bench, puts in his 4th goal, puts us up 1-0. I'm noticing recently that we're struggling. We're dominating matches, shots and stuff like that, but we're not putting as many balls into the net. So I may switch up. I may switch the tactic up. But we have yet to... Oh, my God. Oh, Mesa! Mesa has scored his first goal of his career with our club. Oh, that was huge. And it took 2 shots, but that's all right. Oh, how he didn't score that one. But he went around the other side of the defender, caught the rebound on the volley. That was nice. 23-4 on shots. We should be winning this game 4-0, 5-0. That one's headed out. Just don't get a stupid foul, boys. I hate that. I hope they fix that in FM20. Those just headers, just clearance headers all the time. All right, so a 2-0 win. That's nice. So we pick up 3 points. Yeah, we got to tell them something. You played well. Don't get complacent. All right, you're having an issue, Zarati. That's why you're on the bench, you ass. Played a 7-9. Had an assist. Awesome. All right, we'll have one more match and then international duty. Wow. Yeah, because I'm only at 20 minutes now, and that's with the gap between games that I still have to edit out. So it's going to be a short video. That's weird, but that's okay. Maybe that'll make it easier for guys to watch. I've noticed. I was looking at my analytics, and I've got an average watch time of like 8 seconds. And I'm like, 8 seconds? I said, that doesn't even get through the intro to the video to me talking. So I said, they can't be unhappy with the content because they're not even getting to the content. So those of you that actually watch into the video itself and start watching games, let me know. Let me know on this one if you like the shorter highlights and the quicker video. And we'll go from there. But we're on a good run of form. A lot of draws. I mean, we're certainly alternating, 1-1. But we have not lost a match in league yet this season, the closing stage. And we are up into 2nd position. So that's great. 1 point behind strongest. Remember, the winner of each leg gets the automatic berth into the Copa Libertadora, which we made, that gave us all our cash this year. So we're shooting to get back into that. So that's good. We finished 4th in the opening stage. And Premier Division. I'm trying to figure out if I can switch these. Doesn't look like I can. Oh well, where do we come back at, guys? Let's knock this out real quick. You know what? Destroyers. Strongest is top of the table. We already played Guabira, so let's do Destroyers and Strongest into this month. That'll be the next episode. And again, I'm probably not going to mess around with any more jobs here in this season because even these 2.5 stars, I'm not even getting sniffs. So, I mean, you know, these would both be, if I was 2-star, I think, and I went for these, I might have a shot. And that's, you know, I think that's where I need to go. But I can't even get interviews in the 3rd division in Brazil. So, not going to worry about it. We're going to finish our coaching badge, finish out this season, I think, unless somebody comes calling. Hit the like button, subscribe, and guys, we will see you next episode. Have a good one. Bye.